How was the holiday, guys?
Awesome.
We're unpacking the holiday right now.
Yeah, Angie was in
As you
New
can
Jersey
see.
for a minute visiting family.
Yeah. Got Jay a bunch of stuff for Christmas that he needed.
Nice.
I don't know if I needed, but
Oh.
He likes these. You gotta come close, Dave. But
these are suede.
Yeah.
These are suede. Take a look.
Oh, wow, yeah.
They're like the new Air Jordans that came out.
Very cool.
And he wanted a pair of these so bad
Why?
because he likes just like a clean.
Mine are kind of worn, Dave.
Yeah.
You know, you can't wear ratty sneakers, you know.
Yeah.
And then he saw me wear these one day. He goes, "Luca, how do you those?" I said, "You did." And he goes, "Oh, I did." He goes, "Oh, I would like a pair, so I got it."
Nice. Yes. Very cool. We're bundled up today because it's chilly. Right, Jay? It's not chilly?
I mean, it's a little more. It's just the thing that bothers me about Vegas is the winds.
Yeah.
So if any of you guys are thinking about moving to Vegas, just understand the winters. You know, it's not like Vegas isn't a place that's always hot all the time.
Yeah.
People always assume like it's like summer here, right?
Yeah.
It does get windy, and I mean it gets down to in the 30s at night, right?
Yeah,
but I don't think that, you know, if you really looked at the temperature is not bad. It's just with the wind, it's just a little more chill, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm mixing some L-carnitine,
Oh.
Max. Did you sell L-carnitine at Max Muscle Store?
Yeah, but it was liquid.
I have the liquid coming out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty soon. It's in process now.
It was liquid, yeah, mostly.
Do you remember what brand it was?
We didn't, I don't think
Was it Max Muscle a brand?
They didn't have their own brand, so we kind of just went with what was popular, you know. And I can't remember what it was at the time.
When you trained for your contests, what did you take for like a thermogenic or fat or like something to heat your body or keep your metabolism
Yeah,
going?
I didn't really use much. I mean, back in the day, I used Rip Fuel. Everybody used Rip Fuel, you know, from Twin Lab. But
I think probably had Yohimbi in it or something. Or
yeah, as
Yohimbi.
time went on, I didn't really.
Are you going to go for walks too?
Yo, he's a nice jacket today.
Right?
Yeah, but L-carnitine is always, you know, I think people is a good combo to use that with a thermogenic.
Well, it's just, it doesn't,
Yeah.
what I like about it is it's not full of caffeine, you know.
Right.
It seems like every thermo had, I remember I would take, before pre-workout existed, I actually took like some sort of what we call the fat burner, but a thermogenic before I trained to kind of amp myself up, besides a cup of coffee, right?
Yeah.
I still think a cup of coffee was ideal. I used to stop at McDonald's, get a small black coffee.
Yeah.
I put one Splenda in it, and I would train on that before pre-workouts existed. Of course, now we have a million pre-workouts, including the pump pre-workouts.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, Muscle Tech, if you remember when I was with them, they started with the whole Pump Tech campaign,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
arginine and everything else. And now, of course, creating that NO2 in your body to really work on the pump and increase blood flow. I think that's like an awesome, like a stim-free, like my Amplify 2.0.
Yeah.
Like that is ideal to train with because you can use at night, right?
Yeah.
You don't take a pre-workout, do you at all?
Well,
Or just Amplify?
I'm out of everything right now, but the pump that you have is the best to me. Yeah.
I've been taking mushrooms though.
What?
I've been taking mushrooms.
What is that?
I'm testing out mushrooms. So I take three of these a day.
Oh.
They're mushrooms. They're just
And what does it do?
makes you smart.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know if that's.
You get up and have cups of coffee, right?
Yeah.
How many?
A couple, usually two.
And that does something for you?
It's kind of just habit, to be honest with you. It's a good way for me to start my morning.
Because you like the creamer taste?
Yeah.
Probably not good for you. No, Jeff Kiviak would say that the creamer is really bad for you.
Yeah, well, a lot of things we take are not so good for us, so.
Are you being so patient?
I know. He looks really nice with his little fur collar. I like it.
He's been very good.
Yeah.
We missed him.
I know, he was gone for a while.
She made this for me.
Oh, that's very nice.
So when I
What is that?
travel, my sister-in-law made it for me.
What do you put in there?
She made this. She made like this herself.
It's nice.
You can pick your jewelry and you take it with you.
Oh,
when you
it's for
travel,
jewelry, okay.
So you don't.
Nice.
Right.
Nice.
Pretty nice. Yeah, so we're going to do a little jaywalking.
Good.
Catch up, New Year's. I just realized I sold my last bobblehead.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I did reach out to the guy to do a quad stump one, but he hasn't returned my
Yeah,
message.
that would be cool.
So
you had a lot of those.
No more bobbleheads. They're sold out.
For now. For now.
That's it. I won't do another one of that.
Yeah, but you'll do the quad stump, you said.
Yeah, hopefully, but I won't do another one of that.
Yeah, that's okay.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Mister?
All right. Back in the dump.
Do you think you'll be happy being back now?
Yeah, as long
How
as
does it feel to be away from Vegas for the
it's
longest
kind of
period
strange.
of time?
It's kind of strange, actually,
Yeah.
be back in California for that long.
And was it nice? Like, did you miss it, or
No, I never miss LA anymore.
how was the traffic?
We didn't really go anywhere per se. I mean, one time we went to Hollywood, that was nice. And we actually one time went to visit the Hollywood sign, which I've never done since I actually moved
Yeah,
to.
Dion lives near there.
Yeah. So it was kind of nice.
Really?
Yeah, it was a ton of people. Tons of people.
And how close did you get to it?
Well, there's a spot. We actually looked it up on TikTok, believe it or not, because people
You
can
look up
tell
a ton
you.
of stuff on TikTok now.
Yeah, can tell you where, what's the best way to get somewhere. So I actually went, and it was like a little valley, and like nothing there. You can actually just go and take some pictures, and there was like tons of people from all over the world. You know, a lot of Asian people, Russian, like
A lot
all
of
kinds
tourists, right?
Yeah.
Is it crazy? We just did a jaywalk about the Hollywood sign not too long ago.
Yeah, yeah.
And we were talking about like how we used to see that.
It's so iconic, you know.
It's huge in person though,
It's
huh?
so big, yeah. I mean, I remember seeing it back in the day in the Muscle magazine, you know. Some people would like be posing in the street, you see the sign in the back, but I never really knew where it was and how to get there. So it was nice.
Yeah, didn't Burt Perry hang off the Hollywood sign?
Oh, geez.
You
I don't
remember
remember that now.
This house is almost done, bro.
Ah, yes.
Coming along nice.
Looks nice. Hopefully it doesn't burn again.
Yeah, they think it's should be going up for sale pretty soon, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so today was one of those days where it was almost too windy. We were like, oh, shoot, should we shoot, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think it's actually that cold. I mean, I'm pretty comfortable in this shirt.
Yeah.
I am wearing pants, which I never wear pants. That's one thing. You know, I was one of these people that, you know, I always talk about training attire and how I like to train. I love to train in shorts. I never like to train
With pants?
in pants. I had a hard time doing it. And you notice a lot of my videos, especially now.
Yeah.
Maybe I did, like when I went to Gold's Venice, I think I trained in some bigger sweatpants, but I just feel like everything feels heavy when I train in sweatpants. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And I was never a person that could train in a heavy sweatshirt either.
Right.
You always wear shorts too. Do
Yeah.
you wear more pants now or?
Well, when it's freezing like this, yeah.
Yeah. Show those mountains up there. Can you see them or
Where? Oh, yeah.
can they see it?
I don't
wonder?
know. It's like it's all white. Must have been snowing.
I noticed that when I left my office yesterday, it was snowing at my office.
Really?
It was snowing at the office.
Oh, crap.
And I came back and I got on the 215, bro, bumper to bumper. I was texting you.
You were
sending
telling
you.
me, yeah.
So, and I noticed how much snow the mountains had on them.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Mount Charleston and all that stuff. I'm sure it's snowy. Yep.
Yeah, they like to talk of the snowmobiles and all that.
I know.
We were talking about the sledding, and
I missed that.
I'm
Yep.
glad I didn't have to travel though for the holiday. It made it a little easier.
Yeah.
But New Year's plans, bro. I mean, we have a lot going on for the new year. I mean, we're just trying. Everyone always tries to kick off the year with new things and
Yeah.
kind of new goals. But it's kind of funny. I mean, being online all the time, I don't notice as many New Year's resolutions necessarily. Does that
Really?
make sense?
Really?
Yeah, I don't see as, maybe I just haven't looked as much. I haven't really been on the media that much. But, you know, this many years later, I mean, when I was talking to Ed Connors recently, we were going back and forth, who's, you know, used to own Gold's Gym.
Yeah.
And he kind of, you know, I texted him around Christmas time, right?
Yeah. Was he still here?
No.
Okay.
But the funny thing is that exactly 30 years ago is when I left his house to fly home back to Mass.
Huh.
When I was coming back from California.
Wow. 30 years.
I had just turned 20 in August, and I stayed at his house from like Thanksgiving until just before Christmas. I remember flying home, landing in Boston, and being like, oh my gosh, I was in California for, you know, a month, and I got to train at Venice. But dude, I put on so much size.
Wow.
I put on a ton of weight, and I learned a lot of techniques. I got to room with some people at his place that kind of taught me some stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, your friends aren't there. So I was super excited
I'm sure.
and motivated to make the journey towards being a professional, you know.
Like a training camp.
That was like, you know, Teen Nationals was like my calling sign of like, I want to make it. And then of course, when I landed back, I was even more motivated after training in Venice.
I'm sure. Yeah.
But it's so funny how kind of one-dimensional you think when you first start, where you really think like, oh, all I have to do is bodybuild.
Right.
Because you don't think about as much about the later in the career, right?
Right.
Because it seems so far away when you see guys in their 30s bodybuilding, like, man, that's, you know, 15 years away or whatever else.
Right.
So I didn't really have the mindset immediately to be like, okay, well, I need to have a backup plan. I mean, I went to college, but okay, come on. His jacket's coming off. Come on. But I always tell everyone, like, you got to have some sort of backup plan. That's
Right.
why the education's important, but I mean, as is now, I read somewhere that they're not requiring as many degrees now to you know, get jobs.
Right. Right. Yeah.
I don't know how you felt about it, but when you started, what did you plan on?
What do you mean?
What was your career plan?
I mean, back then, I told
To be
you.
a stripper?
Oh, Jesus. No, I was kind of nervous back then. Nothing really appealed to me as far as career. So when I moved to Cali, I was hoping I would become a pro.
But what were your trades, like what were your trades, jobs or whatever else growing up?
I mean, I looked into police officer, I looked into fireman, but I didn't really, I mean, I remember back then when when you go to high school and you take some classes to see what you'd be good at, and
Like we had trades?
yeah.
Like where you grew up, what was the trade of like most people? Like I'm obviously have a brother and like family members. What were they doing? Were they business owners or?
Well, all my family was in France, you know, so I didn't really have that sort of like.
There wasn't the knowledge of what was going on.
And my brother was younger than me by 4 years, so it was kind of up to me to.
But did people work construction in the gym, or like I felt like in my gym, like people work construction jobs, you know, building materials. I mean, there were some police guys in there because, you know, certain careers, people start training for their careers in a sense, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're former athletes, or, you know, some people just use it as an outlet, like in between, right?
Yeah.
So people would go to college and then they'd leave and come back.
Yeah.
You know? Let me put them inside.
Yeah.
Come on, you ready? Yeah, so career path pressures. That's kind of what I feel like. There's a lot of pressure, you know, growing up.
Yeah.
I told you I was really tossed, you know, kind of to do the concrete business or do some sort of manual
labor
construction or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I worked in the golf course, and that was pretty manual. And then
that was fun though.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah,
I liked it. I mean, running machinery is a lot different from carrying concrete forms in the family business. Remember, that's all I knew growing up. But I knew the hard work. I mean, that's the main thing that I really think as a parent, you know, to instill upon the kids, you should, you know, they should do some sort of hard work or you know, get on some sort of a routine or pressure of performing tasks. I mean, it's just like with school. You know, we go to school, and why do we hate school? I mean, a lot of kids, some people love school, but there's certain pressure from certain teachers. Like, you like certain teachers, it depends how aggressive they are with getting reports done, or you know, how much you're paying attention. And, you know, people are going to have off days. That's the main thing. And, you know, it's very hard to have a lot of those days, especially when you're building and building. I mean, we watch these professional players play on, you know, football teams or baseball or basketball, and it's like, you know, you have an off day, you know, the media goes crazy.
Right.
But I think that you know, that's the one thing that I had to learn is the consistency. And I always talk about that, you know, nonstop is, you know, you have to be on point. Diet, training, sleeping, you know, activities outside. It's just like business. I mean, it carried over into business. So if you're not constantly, like, there's necessarily, like, no matter what, when you're a business owner, it's very hard to take days away, right?
Right.
It's hard to do.
Yeah, you can.
So I don't really shut off, which,
right,
you know, you always have in the back of your mind. Although, you know, people can use these vacations, say I'm gonna step away from everything, and obviously have hands in place. It's a lot easier like that.
Yeah.
But that's one thing for 24 is, you know, I am going to get out and try to do more things that aren't necessarily business related, even if it's falls on some sort of a business trip. Yeah. I'm still going to try to make time to do all this stuff, because, you know, you realize, you look at the time.
I know.
And you say, man,
it flies.
Like, it's going by so quick, right?
Yeah, so quick. Crazy.
I mean, you just had your birthday when you turned the next decade, and now here are, you know, it goes so fast.
Yeah. You're going to turn 52 this year.
But do you have any thoughts or processes of, like, what the new year is going to bring, or not necessarily?
Not at this point. I mean, I'm open to new opportunities, and, you know, I guess. Are
you going to travel more, you think?
I don't know about that. I'm not a big traveler.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a homebody, you know. So.
You still get up every morning and you walk the dogs? Like this morning, did you walk the dogs?
Yeah, I took them outside, yeah. It's a little cold to walk them, but yeah, I take them out several times a day, actually. Yeah.
And you're back in the gym today?
Yep.
How do you think that's going to go?
Good, I hope. I think things will be good.
Do you miss training when you miss days now, or is it not as important to you?
I'm actually pretty good about enjoying my day off and not feeling guilty.
Yeah.
Which I used to feel guilty before.
Yeah, I think it's the routine is really, really important, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, the next big event in Vegas, dude, is Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, next
It's
month.
the 11th of February.
Right.
I have a couple of trips though coming up before that. You know,
Yeah.
LA, then I have to go to
Yeah.
I have to go to Steve's. To
That's
Steve,
right.
Who the Bev Francis
That's
event.
right. That's right.
And then I may go home though when I
Oh yeah.
yeah, since I'm gonna be so close, I may pop over and see my family there.
Good.
See what's going on there. And then you know, make our way back. You know, we have the first Cutler Classic here in March 30th.
Okay.
And then I head to Germany for the FIBO and all that.
Right.
Starting to book quite a few appearances. I have a February 24th appearance at Elite in Virginia, so I'll be out there. I just booked that one. I'm starting to fill up with quite a few
I'm sure.
travel arrangements, you know. I'll be at Lonnie's West Coast Classic.
I
though.
saw that. He's excited.
Yeah, where did you see it? Did he post it?
Yeah. He posted on social media.
Yeah, that's like June. I think it's the 22nd.
Always.
Maybe
my
you'll get
birthday.
on stage and compete at that thing. June 22nd.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Can we get you on stage and
Oh
compete?
jeez.
That's your show, dude.
I know.
How many times you do it?
I've done it a few times.
Yeah. Have you won it or?
Yeah.
You went up against someone pretty good at that show, I thought. Didn't you go
Yeah.
against someone that turned pro or?
Yeah.
I forget who that was though.
Yeah, I don't remember, but
You didn't make it out to Gold's Venice when you were there, huh?
no. I was gonna go if you were gonna go, but
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't make it out there. So. Yeah, let's so we'll wrap it up inside and then we'll be off for
all right.
the rest of Jaywalk. All right, today's the egg day. So still the same breakfast, eggs. I'm actually gonna have a bagel. What do you think about that?
That sounds good.
When's the last time you had a bagel?
Not a muffin. Not a muffin.
Do you have the Ezekiel muffins still?
Those are good. Yeah. Those are good.
You like those, huh?
Yeah. Everything
Yes.
Ezekiel made.
So I have some oatmeal, a couple eggs. I'm gonna have some liquid egg whites. My new coffee cup. I want everyone to see this.
Nice. Hogs. Yeah, pig.
Why? I don't know why we're always surrounded by pig stuff here. Why, Angie? Why? Why?
It's you.
Why are we surrounded by pig stuff, Angie?
You're the biggest thing in the world.
Oh, okay.
It's your thing.
You love pigs.
Yep.
All right, so big shout out to you guys. Okay, let's kick off the new year right. Okay, diet has to be in check, number one. Okay, so what I'm asking everyone that follows Jaywalk, all my training stuff, the diet is so important. So make sure you start off the morning with a great breakfast. Okay, your first thing. So little exercise, always kind of doing, you know, some cardio, and then, you know, we get a good meal in, kind of kick off the day. I'm actually gonna train today again. I don't know where yet, what time, but
You went to Fit Club.
I went to
Summerlin
Fit
yesterday.
Club North yesterday.
Yeah.
The day before I filmed JTV actually at the old Fit Club. So that's gonna be.
Oh, you actually filmed there,
The
huh?
JTV is gonna be up just before this, and then of course Tyler is coming this weekend, so we're gonna do a ton more footage. You know, remember we're doing a lot of stuff for Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, all that too. So
Yeah.
the goal is to keep the media cranking. As you guys see, 23, we killed the media. So I'm on a mission to make sure that I get at least 2 YouTubes in a week.
That's
That
easy.
that is the goal.
That's easy.
I think we already talked about that, but
Yeah.
I'd love to do 3,
Yeah.
but that requires a little more filming and getting things done on time. So Content is everything. I know a lot of you guys rely on it, so I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm being thoughtful of that. Make sure you guys comment below on, you know, maybe some collabs you'd like to see, because I think this is a year I'll probably try to collab with a couple people. I know people said Ronnie Coleman. Definitely like to get up with him, and, you know, maybe some of our current champs too, and see. I'm on a mission, though, to have a better body in 24 than I did in 23. So I know I did the Fit for 50, but I'm going to push myself to be even better than the Fit for 50 this year, you know?
Yeah.
And we'll see how that goes.
Oh, out of creamer.
No, this is... I'll use... Do you have creamer, or... Do you have creamer? Or we use yours, too? It's all right. You know what I have? Dave, you know what I have?
What do you have?
I have the secret here.
Yeah, powder creamer.
Yep. Somewhere it disappeared too. I don't know where, but
In the back somewhere.
I see.
Ah, okay, nice. Backup creamer.
All right, for Dave and I, Jaywalk, we're calling it a day. Get out of my kitchen so I can eat.
All right, man.
We'll talk soon.
All right.
No mercy for you, no worries for you. That Game of Thrones, go Cersei on you. I flipped the script, I roll the dice. Don't fall asleep, cause I'm working nights. Hey, you tryna